Oh, hello and hey from Moyukhinsweden. And you saw Russian. This is actually a lake here in Solentuna, and I am standing just on the banks of the lake here. This is pretty near to Roscoe's Natural Reserve. It's literally inside the lake. The lake is literally inside Roscoe's Natural Reserve, where I shot a video a couple of weeks ago, and today I am back here again. And today I showed you Russian. Sha means lake, and N, when we add the N, it is the lake in English. Shan, and the name of the lake is Ra. I don't know, there may be some Pieratelse, which means stories or tales behind that, but I am not aware of that. So, your Pierre means I apologize. So, in my channel, it's a learning means combination. So, yeah, it's going on. It's a combination of learning, vlogs, information, and some videos I give some music, copyright free music. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we should have some talk. Okay, we should sit here only, it will be good. I think we should sit here. And which way I should sit? Let's give you a good view and we will talk. I think this will be a good view of the video. So the topic we can see, why people struggle to get a job here in Sweden. This is basically about migrants and the people who come from outside. And yeah, so is it easy to get a job in Sweden? I think most of the people who live here are actually aware of the answer what it is. Okay, but the audience is scattered all around the world, and I think this video will be a good information. My reason for making this video is that because see, I worked in the consultancy industry. I used to connect job seekers with recruiters and all in Sweden. I have a business, and last year I operated in that branch. So I know the market and system a bit. So I think it's better to make this video so that people get a good understanding of how the job market and what works here, and is it easy to get a job here. So the reason is, in Indians in Sweden, there are groups. One group I can tell, which has 50,000 or more members, is flooded with advertisements. People who are real people here, they are not fake people. They are Indians actually, and these groups are flooded with job positions. They are giving like jobs in chocolate factory, jobs in ICA, and like it is very easy. If you see this, you will think that it is very easy to get a job here. Yeah, some advertisements write that you need English, you need Swedish, but it is very less, and I'll tell you what is the reality and what it is. Okay, we should go there, and near the lake will be better. I think instead of sitting, I should speak from the lake, side of the lake. Okay, it will be better. Okay, without further ado, let's start the video. Okay, so I'll take two categories here, because otherwise it will be too much generalistic, because two categories are there. The first category people are the ones who are working in IT industry. This will apply to Indians. So the people who work in IT. Now these people won't fall into this category, or this video will be helpful for their spouses or relatives, but I think they mostly come here on site, and they work in the payroll of the Indian company, and the Indian company send them as their employees to a Swedish company. So I think it is very easy for them to get a job here. Sometimes the company provides them accommodation, everything the company does. Also, they hire relocation services, they hire migration lawyers also. and the work permit fees are also paid by the company, and the application is also done by the company. So it is very easy for them. They just have to do their part, and most of the part is done by the company. Okay, so that is the first category, and this video won't be for them because they already have jobs and they won't need this. They don't look at these advertisements, I think, and they know the market very well. I know these things. But see, there have been people who are thinking to come to Europe or come to Sweden, and they have some other picture in mind. And I think these are the ones who fall for these advertisements and all. So mostly it is those people. So first of all, in order to work in ICA, it is called boutique here, shops, or you need to work in any industry other than IT, basically I am telling, it is pretty obvious that you should have Swedish proficiency. You should have very good Swedish proficiency, or else people won't entertain you in these job interviews. You will not be called, I think, for an interview only. Okay, so keep that in mind. Anyone who is writing that you can do a job in English, it is not possible. And vice versa, these IT companies and big companies, these companies prefer English speaking candidates because they have an international environment, and they don't want their company to be much like the people, local people. So they want to have a diversity, and they have an international market. They have to deal with other country, the partners, and also therefore it is obvious they require English. But I will go to that in the later part of the video. So the second category people need very good Swedish proficiency. Okay, that's the first thing, and there most of the people face problems here. I am telling you, most of the people face problems because in India and those countries there is a notion that everybody knows English, so everybody speaks English here and it is very easy. No, it is a pretty lies which the people tell you to just send you here, and then they don't care about you or anyone. Okay, I think you are pretty intelligent, you won't fall for these things. And after the people come here, they get a reality check and they think that the country is bad. That's not true. I am telling you, if you are coming to Sweden, please learn the language. It is not so difficult, I am telling you. If you start early, if you invest 1 or 2 hours a day, it is pretty easy, I can tell you. When I started, I invested 1 or 2 hours a day, and that did very well for me. It is up to you, you have to put your effort. And after coming here, it will be more easy. If you do the job there, if you do your part there, I can tell you, because it was way easier for me when I came here. I could understand people what they were conversating, and also it developed much quickly when I came here. So because I was in that environment here, so it developed pretty quickly, but the groundwork was done in India for 8 months and more. Okay, so first of all, it is not possible to land a job here in these sectors, shops, factories. Then they send us those warehouses and all. Those are total scams. There are many flyers going on around the internet that get a job in warehouse. It is not possible. I am staying in Sweden. I know the market. Those people don't know S of Sweden and they tell some other things. Leave it. First of all, that thing. Now the second thing is that if you know Swedish also, then also is difficult. Now why it is difficult, I am telling you. I will tell some realities of this Swedish market and culture. First of all, understand, in Sweden the labor laws are very strict. Okay. I am telling you a difference. In USA, if you have a job, you are working during the day, and after the day you can get fired, or they will say you need to leave the job. But it is not the case in Sweden. If the company hires you, they will have to give proper reasons why they are doing the layoff or firing you, and it is not very easy, I am telling you. Okay, the labor laws are very strict here, and most of the times these employees are members of the union, and if these unions negotiate with the employers in order to keep the employees, and most of the times they don't lay them off or they don't fire them, and they do some negotiations, the unions, and for that the employees pay some fee to the union. But it is very beneficial for them, I think, because in these situations it helps them a lot. So it is very difficult to just get an employee out of the company. Okay, and if the employee also indulges in some bad things, first there is warning, and also lot of things are there. They can't just kick an employee out of the company. So this is the problem also. I tell you, everything is grey. So what it is, like the employees who are existing employees, it is very good for them. But the company is aware that if they hire anyone so easily, things might get bad in some other case. So there is a trust factor here. If the company or anyone in the company knows you, and that is why references play a big part here. And references means that anyone who managed you or anyone who worked with you in your team, then only it works. Who is in that company? And this is the thing, like they need to trust you. So it is pretty easy if you know people, if you have professional connections here. If connections means that you know personally, or that doesn't work, or if anyone gives you, the company will not entertain because they know these things don't work. So it will be anyone if he or she has managed you, or if he or she was a team member and worked with you in the same office. So there is a trust factor if they, because the labor law is strict. So this is the second reason. And now the third reason. Third reason is the company culture, organization culture. I am telling you, like I work as a volunteer with the church. I can tell you one thing. I have seen this, that if they see that you align with the organization's culture, you align with the organization's vision and mission, it becomes very easy for you to get into that organization, to get a job or a volunteership or internship. Okay, so these things are some unwritten rules about the culture and society here, which I wanted to tell you, because no channel tells these things, and they paint some other picture to the people in order to get some money, or they just sell dreams, I can tell you. But I am not a seller of dreams, I am a speaker of truth. So that's why I give these videos. So now coming to the reason why suddenly there have been a flood of these advertisements. The thing is that recently the government is making more focus on Swedish. Okay, and the Swedish economy was not at all good for most of these years due to after the shock of the pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine war. So what happened was, during this time the government was preparing to make more focus on Swedish language, and these things affected the IT sector also. Like previously the IT sector, there was not that much importance or focus on Swedish, but now it's coming. It started. I know it started. I have known in the IT industry, and they tell me that they are making Swedish more important in this industry. They want people to learn the language, and I think that's good. This is my opinion. Now, why this is affecting? Because see, most of the people who stay here, who are Indians, and this group is for Indians, I can tell, and that's why I can interpret the reasons. The thing is that I think there have been many layoffs also. Like I am seeing people writing as anonymous members who have applied for business visa. Now I don't know why they apply, because see, business visa, if you apply from inside, I have applied because I came here on job seeker visa, and the other group, which is the residence permit for higher education, residence permit for higher education, who are actually students here. if they complete 30 credits, they can apply for a business permit from inside Sweden, and they can run their business from here as well. And that's what I like about the job, which is called job seeker visa, but it's residence permit for highly qualified. And I came here on that, and I'm lucky that I can run my business and apply from inside and run my business here in Sweden. But that's not the case for work permit holders. If a work permit holder wants to apply for a business visa, he or she needs to go back to India or the country he or she came, and from there he needs to apply. But I am seeing people applying, I don't know what they think, like 2000 krona they are wasting just like that. What can I say? If I would have been in their place, I wouldn't have done that, because to me the money is very precious. I don't want to waste money like that. I don't know from which background they come or what is their thing. I don't know what they think, because see, the migration market will not approve the case. Even if you qualify everything, they will see that you didn't have the permission to stay here and apply, so they will reject your case. So I think it's a very stupid thing to do. Yeah, so this is the thing. And one more, so the reason is these people are getting layoff, and I think what they will do, they go into that part which most of the people in our country do. In desperation, they take these wrong paths. सीधे उंगली से घी नहीं निकला तो उंगली टेढ़ा कर देता है. And the problem is they do this with their own country people. This is the big problem with the people from my country. Whenever they gets into problem, they try to take it with their own people. And I think people from India knows this, nothing to just say again and again. This is the problem among the Desi people all around the world. Okay, yeah, so I think we should go there and sit and rest of the talk. So yeah, that is the reason, I think, because these people are in desperation. Because I think this, if you see the profiles, those are pretty real, and those people exist. There was one sorry, I have a bit cold. Yeah, please bear with me. Yeah, so one person gave like she is giving a job in a chocolate factory, chokladfabrik in Stockholm. So I wrote, where is the chokladfabrik in Stockholm? No response came. And when people were writing interested, some madam was there, Indian origin madam, and she was giving PM me, means she doesn't want to reveal anything. She wants to, there I know what she will write, I know it very well. And these people exist, I think, because most of the details are also like matching with the hita.ac and all. Some people I have checked. So I think these madams are using their Desi friends to extort money, because they know that many people have they are roaming in some other world in India or some those places, and they are thinking that it is very easy to come here and get a job and all. If we come here, we can pluck kronos from the trees. That is the mentality some people have, because they don't have anything there, and they think that if they go outside of the country, only life will be something else. But they are not aware of the realities of this world. And I think an adult person should not think like that. It is a pretty dumb mentality which people have, that anything is easy when they go outside of their country. Okay, yeah, life is easy here. There are many opportunities, but you have to work your way hard. You have to you have to do everything on your own, and nobody will fight your fight, and you should not beg to other people. Now I have seen some Madam G from Yarfalla who told that I was exploiting people when I gave a advertisement that I needed an internee. Okay, I will say why I gave the posting because during that time this is a very funny story. Yeah, during that time I was dealing with the blog posting, and some people thought that I am very stupid. Anyone can make a name by using me. I understood that, and some uncle was also coming and telling, you are hiring an internee and not giving money. Are bhai, internee means that you are not giving money. He or she is not paid. Please understand. And there it was clearly written that 1 or 2 hours in the week, and it was only for students and people who were starting their career, not for everyone. And this madam, I can tell you, this madam lives in Yarfella. Some Gupta, I am not naming anyone. Some Gupta. This madam, when I first came here, this madam reached out to me on LinkedIn and asked how to give the Swedish language exam here. And I was not a business then, and I never charged any money from her. Okay, the madam came like that time the madam needed the information, and Madam Ji came and took the information and went away. Now I don't know, Madam Ji wanted to become a Katrina Kaif by using me. So Madam Ji started, you are exploiting people, you are recruiting. Are Madam Ji, you work as a recruiter, you don't know what is a recruitment. Recruitment means hiring. Internship is not recruitment, Madam Ji. Internship never gets paid. Okay. And I kicked the Swanabi Katrina Kaif out of the my Facebook account. Now, I know these Madam Gs from 15 to 25. These Madam Gs fetch some boyfriends, and these boyfriends take care of their expenses. And after 25 or 26, these Madam Gs get some NRIs or some rich people's son, and then life maze mein kat jata hai. So, this is a type of filthy ladies which exist in our country today. After 1990s or 2000, this type of samples have originated in India and those countries. Okay, so Madam Ji wanted to become a Katrina Kaif, and today I made Madam Ji look like a tuntun, and she looks like a tuntun only. Her title is some Gupta and her husband's title is something different. I don't know what it is, but I never met them. But the Madam Ji is totally a, what can I say? Okay, leave it. So you will here, they will come when they need you, and then for some information I will give her a nice Shakespearean sample of my vocabulary. Okay, I am not doing it here because this channel is something else. Okay, leave it. So it was a long video today, and yeah, keep learning, and I will catch you with some other topic in some other video. Tack så mycket. Hej då.